Shuli did a show, the Uncle Rico show, and talk about Stuttering John. Bob Levy told a story about, remember when Bob Levy and his wife were having problems on Twitter? Stuttering John tried to pick up Bob's wife, like right after it happened. That's the ultimate guy betrayal. You don't do that. No one's that big a piece of cock that would actually do that.
I mean, we're about to turn this up to 11, dog.
Me and my wife had a really big fight before we were married. We broke up on the internet, on Twitter, because that's where we're lunatics. Yeah. You know, when we fight, we break up sometimes. You know what I mean? We realize not to do that on social media anymore. He hit me up to tell me, is she have a hot party and all this? Do you understand that I just had a breakup?
It's tough.
It's tough.
Hard, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then he hit her up after that. It was like she thought that he's a friend. We're going to get, he can talk to me and that stuff, because a friend would go and say, hey, Bob's a good guy. But I guess it went to, he wanted her to spend 3 days with him.
Here's a guy he sees you had broken up, watching what's going on. You think this is any different than a vulture circling a thing that's dying slowly? He's sitting here lecturing you about how dare you claim to be a friend of mine and go and goof on me, when meanwhile, he's supposed to be your friend, and he gets in touch with your girl after you guys have a fight online and offers her 3 days at his place? Right. What a fucking
Had he ever met her before?
I get a message where, hey, is it okay? And I'm like, whatever. You know what I mean?
Here's what he's thinking. If she's with Bob, she'll definitely be with me. It's really a fuck you to you in numerous ways. Her face, he can't find any pictures of her body, so he asked her fucking boyfriend if she has a hot body so he can take it to the next step, because he didn't want to invite a fatty over for 3 days.
At that moment, I either was going to rehab or just got out of it, and I had nothing to say. Like, I was shocked.
Right, no, I understand.
None of this is your fault or her fault. This is all on John. Neither of you did anything wrong. You're going through and processing whatever shit you got to deal with. She's dealing with shit. You guys, for whatever reason, aren't gelling at that moment, and here comes fucking Vulture Boy to swoop in and start picking carcasses.
It's almost like a bad movie.
It really is.
Yeah, that's like
It's worse than One Too Many.
Yeah.
Who's taking advantage of her? That's what those types of people do.
What a sick human being to sit there and plan that all out in your head. Like, think about it. It's like,
it's a real shithead movie.
I'm not going to lie. After hearing that story, I think I've decided. Not a good friend.
No. He doesn't know her from a hole in the wall. He's offering her 3 days. Let me tell you something. This guy is in Mensa. If they have a creep division of Mensa, this guy they got a statue of him in front of that guy. The craziest part of this to me is that this guy starts DMing you about friendship and how to be a friend. He had the perfect storm hitting you, and this piece of shit goes, I'll bang his chick while he's ready to kill himself or fucking go crazy. Does she still have the DMs?
No, but she would never do that. That's like,
Let me talk to her. He scammed her just like he scammed Leno into hiring him. He's a fucking grifter, dude. He's a con man. How many clips we watch of this cancer charity where nobody comes forward and says they have cancer, and we just have to take his word on the money coming there. It's like, give me a fucking break.
Fuck that piece of shit. Let's go to a clip.
So one of his friends came into my inbox who immediately wanted me to like come to his house. He wanted to sleep with me, take me to his house for the weekend after we broke up. But it's just, ew, it's gross. I don't care if you were on the Howard Stern show and you were on the Tonight Show. I don't care. Okay. Because I know what I don't want to be that person. Like, plus, how am I going to go from you to one of your friends?
No, it's just weird.
Like, that's so trashy.
You have to have respect for yourself,
Right.
not just other people.
Plus, I loved you.
Well, of course you
And
do.
no one could ever fill your shoes for me. No one.
Size 12 and a half.